And welcome back. I'm the Doc Bob Lee from 107.5 WVLS. Thank you for chilling and checking it out. Thank you for letting us share in your space and time. Our next guests are both from the Bronx natives. One is the founder and CEO of Cow NYC, and the other is the co-founder of Race the Bronx. And they join us to speak about their upcoming event, running of the Bulls 5K race, and so much more. So please welcome to the show, Haram Singh and Sol Rivera. Welcome, guys.
Thank you.
We were off mic and we were talking about food. I think the lady before us got us all hooked up.
Yeah.
We were talking about sancocho and plátanos and all that stuff. So we're all hungry. And you even said you're going to go home and make some.
I just might.
Now, tell us about how you guys came together and what this thing is all about.
Well, I have done a few events now with the brand, just reaching out to the community. And so for this, it was a personal reason. Like,
remind us of that brand.
The brand is Cow NYC.
We're
based out of the Bronx.
Okay.
And then we've done a few events. We've done book bag giveaways, food drives, Buckets for the Bronx, which is a free basketball tournament for high school kids.
Yeah.
Annual block party at the Bronx Brewery. So those were all for the community, but this one had a personal agenda. It's just, I have two daughters. One's going to be 2. One's going on 9. I'm about to have a third kid. And I'm a bit of a couch potato. So
you've been busy.
Yeah. But to keep up with them, like my daughter's playing soccer now, I got to run around. Like I get winded. I'm like, I got to get active. So I was like, I want to do something. So I thought of running of the Bulls, but it was this whole concept. And then I told a friend, my friend Grace, and she was running for the past year and a half. She's really gotten into it. And she's like, I know exactly who you should talk to. And she hooked me up with Alex and Sol.
I don't know how we're going to do it. If she's cooking that type of food and you have the food in your culture, we're going to get by this. We're going to eat it and then relax and then run it off, right?
Carb loading.
So what part do you play?
So I'm a co-founder of Race the Bronx. I started it with my business partner, Alex Felicier, who's also a Bronx native. We met at a race, and then a mutual friend of ours had told me that he was interested in putting together races.
Is that him?
That's him. That's him. So a mutual friend of ours told me that he was interested in putting together races after I had mentioned it. And I showed up to one of his races, 718 Run. They run out of the Kingsbridge Social Club in Kingsbridge. And we started talking about it, and one thing led to another. And next thing you know, we're putting together a company called Race the Bronx.
That's usually how it happens. And look, who's this crew right here? They have their hands in the air. Go back one more clip. One more clip.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So one of our initiatives of Race the Bronx is to do kids events throughout the year.
That's good.
So that's our first kids event that we did. It's called Youth in Movement.
What park was that?
That was at Van Cortlandt Park.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we try to spread it around to different parks of the Bronx. And that's what we do with our races as well. Our initiative was to showcase the community of the Bronx and how beautiful the Bronx is, and to create races and bring running to our community, and to let people know that, we're so much more than what they might hear on the news or what they might see in the movies, and just showcase how beautiful the Bronx is through movement.
Anything coming up we should be a part of? I have some new sneakers.
It's the running of the Bulls. We're holding it in Van Cortlandt Park.
Wait, you have the running of the Bulls coming up?
Yeah, that's the event.
With a real bull?
I got a friend who dressing up in an inflatable costume.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, I'll pay your entry fee. Yeah. He said he'll do it. Yeah. So yeah, we have that coming up. Excited. And then I've been working on the creative side, like, the flyers and the designs for the t-shirt, and Alex and Sol have just done everything else that they got in the permit, like stuff I would think is like, oh man, how do I do that?
Yeah.
Right off the bat, they knew what to do, how to do it, and they just did a great job doing it.
Well, when you can put sancocho together, you can put a bunch of other things together. You got to put all the different
That's
stuff.
how we do.
All the ingredients.
We've been talking about it for a while. So what's the date on this?
So it's December 10th.
December 10th.
December 10th, Running of the Bulls 5K taking place at Van Cortlandt Park. We're going to be running the trails. So it's a bit of a technical race, but it is open to all paces, all faces. Everyone can sign up and join.
Yeah. Is this one of the qualifying runs for
No.
the New York City Marathon?
No.
Because,
No.
you have to do a number of 5Ks.
No, this is brand new.
no.
We're just starting off.
Different.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. This is different. We're separate. We're just a small, mom and pop shop here in the Bronx.
That's all right. Small mom and pop shops get bigger and bigger and bigger.
That's the goal.
Yeah. And I like running. You run through wooded area and stuff like that. I love trails and things like that.
So this specific race will be going through the trails of Van Cortlandt Park.
Yes,
So you'll be
yes.
going through the woods and everything. So it
I
should be a
like
very
that,
fun
yeah.
race.
And one of our executive directors, Max Nobby, he loves stuff like that too. Especially when he can crawl in the dirt. He does that. What do you call that thing?
Tough mudder.
Oh,
right?
yes, the OCR races. I
Yeah,
think
he
that's
does all
their
that
obstacle
stuff. You
course
gotta
races.
get in the water. You got to run through the mud. And you got to get up and start running and then
Yeah,
rowing and all
something.
that.
Yeah, there won't be none of that. There won't be none of that.
Yeah, just running.
He loves that kind
just
of stuff.
running, just running. These are all family-oriented races as well. So.
Yeah, I think my mom's doing it. So
She is?
Yeah. So
Oh, good.
she's like,
All right, so 10. What time do you start?
We start at
9?
9 a.m.
9 a.m.
Early, yeah.
Everybody just gets together at 9 a.m. and then the race probably starts
Yeah,
up
we're
about
gonna-
10.
Just a
something
few
like that.
minutes later. So
Yeah.
everyone should get there before 9 a.m. to pick up their bibs for the races.
We also
It is
have
a timed.
shirts.
We have shirts for everyone.
Van Cortlandt?
Van
Like,
Cortlandt Park.
Yeah.
Okay, what part? Where are you going to?
By the tortoise and hare statue, like
Oh,
people know
okay.
where it is, right?
Yeah,
The-
yeah,
the
yeah.
big-
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
So we're going to put that down on our calendars, December 10th at 9 in the morning.
Yeah, it's a
By the-
Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, you have that. Anything coming before that? Or
There's
we should
nothing
know about?
before that. That's actually our last race of the year.
How do you want people to prepare for this? What do you want them to do?
I mean, just sign up to start.
Yeah. Sign up to
Sign
start.
up to start and then put your sneakers on and get running.
Is there a pasta eating thing the night before? Or something?
No, but feel free to, carve it on your own.
Or you get together with the brewery and say, hey, we want to do something the night before, and then we're
There
gonna
you
get
go.
Well, not the night before. Do it like during the day or something, so
Yeah,
they can
I'm
get some
thinking
sleep
about
and get up.
There you go.
Just some things, to think about.
Yeah, just, build a base, start
Mhm.
getting out there and running 1 mile, 2 miles, and, work your way up. Run a few times out of the week to
Yeah.
prepare.
Well,
That's
I,
what it
I may just try it.
You should try it.
The last time I ran, there was a guy named Roscoe C. Brown. He's one of the black pilots,
Mhm.
and he does something uptown all the time, but he passed away, of course. And I usually just go and do the introduction in the beginning of the race and welcome everybody and stuff like that and send them off. But I got ready to go back to my car. I said, "Hey, you running?" And I said, "Nah, I've been up all night." He said, "Come on, it'll wake you up. You have sneakers?" And I said, I couldn't lie. I have my gym bag. And I said, "Yeah, I got some in the car." But I was hoping he said, "All right, well, all right, maybe next time." But he said, "All right, come on, put them on." I put them on and I tried to run this. I used to box. So I used to run 5 miles a day,
Yeah.
just to prepare. So I was running and I was this 75-year-old lady. And I could not stop if I wanted to because I said, no, if she can do it, I can do it. And I'm like going, and I'm huffing and puffing until I got all the way through the race. But I was so sore for like 3 and 4 days. But I got the medal and everything. And it felt really, really, really good. But, in order to get into a race like that, this is probably a little different. But in order to get in, you have to prepare before you get there. You just can't run a race if you hadn't been running.
Yeah.
Sure.
We
But this is
definitely,
more fun, though,
this
right?
is a more fun race,
Yeah,
but we
it's
definitely
chill.
encourage everyone to get some base miles in.
Yeah.
Don't just, go out there cold turkey.
Yeah.
That's right. Otherwise, it'll be dark by the time you get to the finish line.
I
I've seen it at New York City
Yes,
Marathon.
at the
they
New
did
York
the
City
last
Marathon.
runs.
Yes.
But thank you guys for all that you're doing. I know people are gonna come and want to be a part of it, and the camaraderie of it all to become a part of something, moving together the same, like you guys came together. People are gonna look
I
forward to
didn't
coming
realize
together.
there was such a big running community like
Yeah.
after I linked up, and I'm like, oh, there's this crew, these people run on Tuesday, these people run on a Thursday. It's like, wow,
yeah.
I never knew that before.
So how are you gonna reach out to the rest of them? Some of them are gonna see this. They're gonna say, hey, we'll get ready for it.
Yeah, so we do a lot of promotion on our Instagram on Race the Bronx Instagram. We also have a website, which is racethebronx.com.
Uh-huh.
And we do send out newsletters for everyone else who has previously signed up for some of our races and stuff like that. So we always send a little reminder.
Yeah.
So.
And then you were gonna send them to your website or social media,
Yes.
right? Which
Yes.
is
Mine's is cashcownyc.com.
And all that information is right there.
Yeah.
How they can sign up and be a part of it.
For the race itself, they should go to racethebronx.com.
So
Race
yeah,
the
go to
Bronx.
Race the Bronx, and if you can find us on Instagram, Race the Bronx, and there's a link for sign up there. You'll see our flyer. It's one of our latest posts on Instagram. Or you could just go to the website, which is racethebronx.com, and then there'll be a link to sign up on there.
And after they finish the race, it's going to be a potluck thing of food from your culture and your
There'll
culture
be-
and different
there'll-
cultures. That's something down the line that we can plan.
There'll be some
We'll talk
after
about
race, some post race
This
snacks.
guy, he talks about too much food. What's
He's
he
hungry.
talking about? I don't know. But that's great. Give me the website one more time, yours and yours.
It's cashcownyc.com.
And racethebronx.com.
Well, thank you guys so much for joining us, and good luck
Thank
with
you.
everything.
Thank you
all right?
very much for having us.
Love you guys. Come back again.
Definitely.
All right, we'll take a break. I've got more right here on Open. You're at the place to be with me, the Doc, Bob Lee.